Can't have.
Why you gotta be so mean to me like that?
I was being sarcastic.
Uh-huh.
All right, our next and final match of the evening is the Battle of the AJs, actually. Quote unquote.
Which dimension wins?
The meme repels. Rebels.
You mean, yeah, but to say, did you just say repel when you meant
I
rebel?
don't know why I said repel.
Because
he,
AJ just had a flashback of walking through a dark cave with a lot of Zubat in it.
Yeah. I thought it repels me.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this set up. But what do you guys think of this matchup here? And then
was bad for repels. That's what I think about this.
Maybe
Is that
Gardevoir
so?
looks like a threat to AJ's team.
The only thing I gotta say is maybe AJ stepped into the wrong pond here.
ha,
AJ himself walking
I
down.
have to fight my fourth dimension self, the
Right.
creator of my memes, and my secondary mascot.
so what were some of your thoughts
Which
when
one
you
am I?
when you chose who to bring this week?
Gliscor sucks. I hate it, and I want Regice on this.
That's.
That was it. That was nothing else to think about.
I mean, to be fair, I might just make a whole team around just defeating Gliscor. It can be that annoying.
No, I also brought Pool to kind of tank Gliscor's hits and just kind of stalled it. Xurkitree was kind of iffy for me, but depending on what he brought, I had a lot of coverage, so I could at least do some decent damage.
But I think even doesn't an HP Ice from your Xurkitree KO the Gliscor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really, that gives you something you have for Sigilif. I want to say Gargles, Golduck, Gliscor, and Haxorus all take heavy hits from Xurkitree.
And Sonor was here just because he had a lot of special bulk, I noticed. So I wanted to bring at least a decent hard hitter with the physical side.
And
Remember, kids, if your Haxorus is both shiny and named Bubble, it's not a good Haxorus.
which Silvally did you bring?
I brought Savali Steel to tank Psychic and Fairy hits.
Nice, not bad. All right, let's get this party started right now.
And Crobat's there for the good old defog.
Yep.
When there's none to defog. You're just there, like,
I mean, you
flapping
never know.
your
Gliscor could Stealth Rock.
Where's your rock setter on this team, AJ? You don't have a rock setter.
Why have a rock sitter when we have a defogger?
Does Regice
I didn't
get
have a red
Stealth
star.
Rock?
No.
I didn't bring a rock.
I almost feel like it should, just because I think
I'm not sure.
all of the golems should.
I
I know
mean,
the
the
other
other
two
team
do.
gets it, but Regice doesn't. So Regice is sitting there, like, left out. Sad, depressed, frozen. Freaking melts when it gets too hot.
You know-
You thought about
I like how it's Gargles with spaces in between the letters.
Oh, don't you worry, Frenzy. I got you.
Why don't you have lock on Zap Cannon? You gotta be a man about this, AJ.
Hello, Heem1237.
You gotta pull out that lock on Zap Cannon.
Lock on Zap Cannon, totally.
Yeah. That was devastating back in the days of
That was
back in the days of Heart Gold.
that was the strategy,
Gold and silver.
right? Regice getting a kill.
Zap Cannon, that was terrible.
Let me tell you something. Captain Cold puts in the work.
You know what I think we
does.
broken?
Oh boy, it's plotting something nasty.
No guard Zap Cannon.
Oh jeez, can anything get that?
No. I wish.
Starmie gets gravity and Zap Cannon.
It does?
Wow.
I didn't know it gets Zap Cannon. That's funny.
Yeah, well, Starmie gets electric type moves in general.
No,
So
he
I'm
said
like-
Skarmory. Wait, you
Oh.
said Skarmory or
It
Starmory?
said Starmie.
I was about to say, I was like, Skarmory? Huh?
Now, if Skarmy got Zap Cannon, I don't know why Skarmy would get gravity unless it was a
Alright,
magnetic
like,
thing.
What?
I can see, but Starmie is a psychic type. Psychic types can do all sorts of random things that they're not supposed to be able to do.
Well, he had me so confused for a second. I was like, excuse me? Sugimori gets this?
I was surprised Salaza lived that scald, to be honest.
I wonder what the set was.
It might have been assault vested or something.
It can't be assault vested because he used nasty bots.
Yeah.
Just doesn't do that much damage without any special attack investment.
That's true. If Suiken's defensive, it probably needs a little more investment.
Special attack, but I'm not sure.
You know what? I really want to tilt somebody with that set now. Frenzy.
With the gravity zap cannon. Oh, living on one and getting the rest.
I want to do that. I really want
Yeah.
to tilt somebody doing that now because it also gets hydro pump, I think, doesn't it?
I don't
Yeah.
I don't even get why Nitra didn't just set up here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
He could've.
I mean, did he not want to risk in case you had Ice Beam or something? But then you couldn't have... Wait. If you had...
I'm feeling that his Cactus is probably choice.
That's
Like, it
possible.
could be choice. It did like 19% with Rock Slide. It couldn't be like
Choice
It
Scarf?
could be choice ban.
Maybe Scarf.
Choice Scarf randomly? What happened, Root? Why are you...
Nitra's the bad set.
Why did Season 3 draft make you sad? You had to assign yourself a new... I'm sorry, Root. Maybe another time, if you know, in another season or so, if you still need someone, I might give it a try again. I need to de-stress a little bit. And in fact, I have to have a little talk with my YouTube channel, as I've teased a few times, because my channel's been kind of dead, and I will change that, but I'm going to need some time to make that happen. Also, I'm moving probably at the end of August. So once that's all done, then I can start getting my life together. Yeah, what was he doing there? I mean, did he just think he was gonna die and just thought, well, I'll get a hit out?
I don't
I
know.
don't get why he's Cosmic Power and not Calm Mind, which is infinitely better on Sigilith. Like, look how much he's still taking. Like,
That's pretty
he just
good.
sets up all over Cosmic Power.
So
Root.
Root,
I don't run Cosmic Power. It's bad.
so Root, what team ended up being your rival? Now, your new rival.
So
All
this
of
is
them.
where the bulk battle happens,
Oh boy.
and we're gonna be here a little while.
How about we
What
just
is
like,
his
speed
set?
up the battle a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna make this
His
run normal
power
speed for a few
Roost,
turns,
Sword
especially since I've got
Power,
some
and
lag
is
going
that a
on.
move? Oh, it's Roost.
That's
and
a
it took-
really. That's a kind of dumb. I don't think.
Yeah, it took me a second to register in my head. His only attacking move is Psychic, and I have a Dark type, and I'm like, I've been wasting my time. And I'm like,
I mean, not necessarily.
hold on,
You are
I-
pressure stalling him.
This is true.
Yeah.
With
I guess we're both just wasting each other's PP at this point.
the New England Evolutions, that is a pretty nifty team name, I have to say, because if you can't decide what Pokemon to make your mascot, let's just have 8 of them. All the Pokemon.
I bet you Root's so tilted right now because like the entire team is nothing but evolutions.
Right. Right. Did they draft all the evolutions?
Probably not, because that would just be a
I
bad
think
idea.
they would overlap in too many tiers anyway.
Yeah, that would be a bad idea.
Like you could get away with 2 or 3 maybe.
Like
For real, though,
Psychium
just
Z.
imagine how tilted Root would be if that were to be the case.
Right.
It's like,
Psychium
dude,
Z
I gotta
makes
fight
no
Hog.
sense on stored power because Psychium Z's like Z stored power devolves to 160. It doesn't increase with the stored power.
Right. Yeah, that was an odd
That's the
choice.
Z move here.
Yeah, he could
I
have
think
put
that's probably somebody who was not informed all the way on how those things work.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been better to put the Z move on something else cuz this strategy works, you know, just fine other than if you're against a dark type.
To not run Cosmic Power. Like he really should have he probably should have been like Calm Mind Roost to attacks. With, like Psychic and then maybe Air Slash.
Yeah, that's true.
It was at that point I finally realized, wait, Sword Power Psychic, that's his own attacking move.
Right, you
I
found
have a Dark type, what am I doing?
right now that's what sometimes like I write down the moves, but then sometimes I forget to just like take a look and figure out what's going on. Which actually I kind of like that about Showdown, because if you both agree to not play with the timer, you don't have to play with the timer. Like, I make so many dumb, hasty decisions because of being afraid of the timer running out.
Right.
And having to do it while doing commentary is always worse. Like, one of the, like, 2 or 3 battles I won last season of PGBL was because I couldn't record it live, and so I was just sitting there on my DS thinking instead of having to talk to the camera. It was actually a lot better. Hello, PokeProf Sharpedo 101! Welcome to the stream.
That is a long name. I need to read that. Hold on.
PokeProf Sharpedo 101.
Like,
Pokemon Professor Sharpedo 101.
And thank you... Wait, thank you for the follow, PokeProf Sharpedo 101. Okay, go ahead.
Every time I've seen Nitra run Mega God, he hasn't been running Hyper Voice on it, which is upsetting.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
He had Hyper Voice this battle. He just wasn't using it as much.
Why?
I have
no.
That's like one of the strongest stab moves, though.
Yeah, I mean, it hits everything as hard as possible except for Silvally.
So
it's the main reason you'd ever want to use Mega God. It's just like neglecting the dialect.
Pool did get a burn on his Hack's wrist the moment it switched out, so...
That was pretty good luck there.
And then he stuck himself in Outrage for Pool to just get an easy kill. And then Pool making Nitra just a little salty.
He's just mad that he can't steal your face right now.
Mm-hmm. And Sleep Talk a rest.
I feel like we could make his battle icon AJ's face if he could.
You imagine if Showdown let you have a custom sprite for your trainer?
Yeah.
Which one, though?
Like, it'll just be AJ's face. That'll be it.
Right.
So
The whole body.
It's getting dicey because I didn't even think about Scythe Shock until he actually hit me.
You know what? This reminds me. Isn't that what happened in the Soul Link?
And then I misclicked.
Oh.
I was so mad. I was trying to go out to Silvally to tank at least a hit or sack it because I didn't really need it anymore.
Oh.
And then Circuitry comes out and I'm like, what have I done?
Oh. But isn't that kind of what happened in the Soul Link with Pool the Suicune?
Yes.
Died to a boosting Combine boosting Gardevoir.
If he hyper voiced me there, I would have died. So I don't know why he did, but
Yeah, I think he may have just choked.
he definitely did. I mean, I was a soul vested Incineroar, but like he was still like +3 at that point.
So did Incineroar? I like missed for saying. Did Incineroar take out the Gardevoir?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep track of the points and stuff.
And this is a longer, drawn-out battle that I was trying to save Zerkitry for because he could just sweep both of these with ease.
Right.
But the misclick, so I had to like replay around the strat to kill these two.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
You probably could have just gone Regice. What's Regice up?
Of
He
course.
was too low health to tank a hit from Gliscor, I think.
I mean, I think your Regice just cleans up now.
Yeah, I mean, Regis doesn't have too much to worry about, and if you can get rid of Gliscor, then Incineroar could take care of Sigilif, but...
You could have just gone like hard Regice here.
Or if you didn't want to take any damage, you could have just like sacked your Incineroar instead.
I wanted to save Incineroar.
He needs Incineroar.
Yeah.
I think at this point, like, you win just by PC song with sweeping.
Yeah, I think so too.
So we had 16 earthquakes.
Well, now you definitely win.
And technically 8 earthquakes with pressure.
I didn't want a hard Regice because I was afraid a Earthquake would kill Regice just because I didn't defense invest, I don't think.
Yeah. You didn't need like Regice to win here.
No, I just needed Incineroar.
All he can do is substitute until he dies.
Yeah.
Substitute Roost. And that is game. All right, let me just make sure I got the tallies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that is.
Because I gave him an extra kill with circuitry for no reason due to my misclick. But it is what it is.
Well, still the wins are the most important part. So.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. So who did I miss? Who else got a KO on Nitra's team? I have 2 from Mega Gardevoir. Did Mega Gardevoir get a 3rd, or was that someone else?
Mega Gardevoir killed the Savella and
someone killed my Crobat. It was Gliscor. Gliscor knocked off my Crobat.
Gliscor. All right. So we'll add a point there. Okay. So Nitra and the Jacksonville Lunala get a -3 for there. They're at a -16 with a 1-4 win-loss ratio. And well, of course, I don't know how that stands in the overall, because I'll have to get everybody's points before we do that. And then the California Ragins coming back strong this week with a +3. They are now +4 for the season and 3-2. I think that still is the second best record so far in the Red Conference.
I know who's the first.
Right.
I think even like unless I 6-0 Bear, I think Nitra still has the lowest differential in the league. It depends how much I beat Bear by though.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out that situation. Okay, so anyway, let me finish up this, and then I will close off. I have that information to give you about how we're going to handle the missing battles.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty, chokey.
Okay, so essentially what we're doing is, because now week 5 is completed, but it's not technically completed because we have some battles missing, we can't